Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my Sunday Facebook Live. I hope you are all good. Sorry for the slightly later time. I was just trying to get all my catalogue launch kits finished being packed and ready to send out in the mail tomorrow morning. So they're all going first class tomorrow. So they'll be nice and prompt with everybody ahead of next weekend. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me a little bit later this evening. As I say, I'm just finishing packs for the catalogue launch. They're all taped up and postage has been put on them. I was on a bit of a roll with them all, so wanted to get them all finished. I'm good, thank you, Leslie. Hello, Annette. Hello, Alison, Teresa. Good evening, everybody. This evening, I thought I would share with you. I'm making some seashells. I can't say that. Bloom and Grow is one of my favouriteest stamp sets. That is retiring. It's so pretty. So pretty. So I thought we'd have a play with that with the new blends that are coming. So I thought we'd colour with them and then mix in some of the maybe the hand penned memories and more cards. So that's what I've got out on my desk. Let me swap the camera over. Did you say another one I don't have? Oh, you'll be able to swap it out with some maybe some other florals. Hopefully you can see that okay. Let's see if no ladies joining. I've got all those that are joining for the catalogue launch kits are on their way to you. It's very exciting. This was a last hurrah for this stamp set. So this stamp set was originally £24. It's now £14.40. And the coordinating dies were 31, and they are reduced. I checked, I'm sure I checked. It seems unbelievable. £7.75. So you could have both the stamp set and the dies for just over £22. And they are gorgeous. Gorgeous. So it is pretty. I'm going to stamp like one of each in Memento. That's okay, never a problem. You can catch up whenever. Isn't it lovely? Oh, kind of upside down, I suppose. Let's stamp these two out as well. Good evening, everyone. On Donna's afternoon. She's in Washington. That one. Should give these a bit of white, really. And back on there, and this one. This has so much use from me, and one that actually it'll be. I don't keep loads and loads of the child stamp sets, but this one's staying. This is a keeper. I love it. So let's then colour with. Put them out of the way. let's do afternoon, Terry, evening, everyone joining. Hi, Diane. I'm going to use the Fresh Freesia on, let's go middle one first. I don't know why, just because I can. Let's zoom you in a little or a lot. Hopefully that's focused okay. So I can add our blends. And as I say, I pulled out some of the hand-penned memories and more cards that are going to be coming. So this catalogue goes live on, the new catalogue goes live on the 4th of May. This is an outgoing stamp set and these are incoming in colours. As I say, this stamp set is reduced down from 24 to 1440. And the dies are less than £10. So amazing, amazing. It is so pretty. Should I do them all in purple or should I add some pinky ones on there as well? What to do? Have a little look at some of those. Maybe some yellows actually I might do. Maybe add the Kelly, you're welcome. Bit of light reading. Let's add a yellow on the edge. And then I can maybe do some of those buds in purple. And some in yellow. Yeah, I know, if only. I've been potting up a few pretty flowers. Let's do what green might do. Evening evergreen, and this is soft succulent. I'm going to probably, I think I'm going to bring in Granny Apple actually, and then do the Granny Apple, because I've got a background in mind for this card, which is why I've added the yellow on. And then we'll have a play with the other ones with the other in colours. Pretty. Very nice, isn't it, Karen? Pretty purple. Very, it's got that pinky tinge to it. It's really nice. It is indeed what it says on the tin, isn't it? It's nice and fresh. I'm going to have a little look around to see if I can find these dies. They're going to be in no particular order, so I'm not sure how quickly I'll find them, but especially with those buds on the outside edge, it'll be worth grabbing those dies. I can show you what's in those. Okay, shall we pop little that is, what colour am I colouring with now? That is light pale papaya. Just some of those edges. Kind of got pretty. Let me have a little look and see if I can find those dies. Not too far away. I know they're in this tub somewhere. Just have a quick look. If I can't find them, I'll cut them out, but I should have found them earlier, but I was making myself a cup of tea. Right. Oh, found them. Found them. So we have that one. I'll cut that out. And then you've got some leaves, these little scalloped pieces. They kind of create pockets, and then these little flowers as well. So let me move the camera away a little so you're not on top of it. And I'll chop that out and pop that through my binny. Just run that on there. So as I say, all the kit, I've been busy this weekend. All the kits are done and taped up and ready to go for my catalogue launch next Sunday. So the catalogue doesn't go live until the 4th. The catalogue launch is demonstrations and make and takes and things like that. Hazel, if you're searching for it, it's called Bloom and Grow. And the dies, I'm trying to think what they were called. I'll have a look for you. You wanted to know the die name as well. Yeah, the kits for my budding blooms, they were there, and they were 31. Those dies are £7.75, which is amazing. So yes, that is there. Yes, catalogue launch. So kits are ready to go, done, sealed up, all sorted. I can't wait. I've got 3 make and takes in the kits. The kits are now closed. Obviously, that's now next weekend. But the online option is still open. So if you wanted to join online to see all those make and takes and demonstrations, you would be very welcome to join us. So I have got on my desk these hand penned Memories and More cards. Gorgeous. I've pulled out this one thinking we could maybe pop that on there with a bit of extra foliage behind, or maybe this one, so that we keep that for something else. Maybe that one. Pretty. Just having a little look, see. That's quite cool. Everyday adventure. Maybe do something. We could leave that black and white, couldn't we? We could have some black and white ones going around there. What else have we got? Too many. This one's nice. I like that one as well. I'll keep that one out for a minute. Beautiful, aren't they? Oh, look, it's lovely happy birthday. I'll keep those out as well. Okay. Blue one's nice, isn't it? Blue one's nice, and so is that purple one. Let's grab that. Not that I want to cover up the images that are on there, but could kind of add that one onto the back. That's quite nice, isn't it? Could colour those ones in and then add that on as a part of it. Quite like that. And we've got that one as well, not for these colours, but just for another one maybe. What do we think? We could add some extra foliage on that one maybe. Let's do that. Let's add some extra foliage. We have these leaves, these ones. We're going to need a fair few, aren't we? And that one. The memories and more are just so gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Just like straight onto a card. I mean, like they're brilliant with a few extra bits and you're away, aren't you? Let's do, what should we have? 5 of those. And shall we colour them? Let's do old olive, light and dark old olive. Yeah, and just do a touch. That's all light actually, and then we can add a little touch of Morning Australia. Donna's on. Let's blend that out. And we can have a couple more in Granny Apple Green. This will just give a mix of colours coming from outside of there. So we can mix and match these. And just colour them in with the lens. And that background, the hard work has been done all for us. Isn't it lovely? I think I've got some going right outside the lines with that. Never mind. I've got some of that lovely Daffodil Delight ribbon also going. So if you want that in your stash, want to order. That's on those. We'll run them through the cut and emboss. Let's see what we've got. We've got that one, and we have got that long one, I think. Yeah, pick the right ones out. So I'll just pop them through. Oh, you must be busy cutting my wedding invites. Let's get them going. That one and that one. And we'll do those two. I'm just being lazy actually. Let me get rid of that bit of paper. Hopefully the dies are staying in the right place. There we go. Welcome to everyone joining. There's a few of you over on YouTube as well. So when I go live, I go live in Facebook, and I'm also live on YouTube. So if you prefer to watch videos on YouTube, you can watch me on there. You're more of a Facebook, then you can watch on there. It's entirely up to you. That is that way round. And I just slightly stagger those plates, and then they go through no problems through the machine. Handy that little one. So I've got some extra leaves for that one, and put those dies safely back in the packet. Little ones are potential ones you can end up losing, can't you? Okay, so let's pop this up on some dimensionals, I think, and we'll also add some Daffodil Delight ribbon. I thought that would look quite nice. I just want to trim this down a little because these Memories and More cards come up bigger than our standard size card front. That I will trim to, oh, is at the 4 inches line. That's fine. I'm just going to trim it down to 14.5, and I'm going to trim it just to 10, just to take that edge off that I've roughed up unnecessarily. And I can maybe, I think, twist some of that ribbon in there. Oh, you got them ordered. Had to transfer. You're multitasking, Hazel. Getting your order in. Thank you. So let's trim these, and I can peel that off to help stick this on. And just kind of want that peeking. Some dimensionals along that part. Isn't it gorgeous? Heather says she loves this bloom and grow set. It's so pretty, isn't it? So pretty. Let's make sure we cover up the words, because we want to not really put that high enough up actually. I'm going to pull that off. Use the sticky. And then I'm proofing around with this to make sure it sits in the right place. I want to be able to see some of the ribbon, would be nice. I'll tell you what. Oh, gonna lift that and pop it on the back of there, and then I've got that where I want it, because I was trying to line up two things at once and it wasn't working. So I just put a bit of double-sided tape over that, and then That will then hold that down. There. Got there in the end. Right, now I can add the extra foliage in to there. So I'll just give this a little bend and shape and pop those in with some glue dots. And have some extra foliage. That one, then we can maybe have some olivey darker leaves. Maybe out there, and then we'll have a longer one from behind. Oh, that didn't pick up. We can just tuck that. Pretty. And then this one, last but not least, that can just tuck under there. So there we go. So we've got that lovely banner background and ribbon behind there. And if you wanted to, you could maybe tuck a couple of glue dots. Just to hold that onto there. Just gives it a bit of shape, doesn't it? So without over, sometimes if you over, like, you can sort of shape them with the back of the tool or something like that, can over crease them a little bit, but it's personal preference, isn't it? This is going to require some twine, I think, as well, isn't it? It's going to need a little twine in there. Maybe. I'll just have a little bow just in there, maybe. That's nice. Just a little. And then let's pop. What sentiment shall we have? We've got you are simply wonderful. Forever starts today. Let's celebrate you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is all ones in the bloom and grey set. I want something a bit smaller, I think. Maybe like maybe just, I don't know. What did I get? There's kind of a slimmer sentiment from the new pansies, which is quite nice. Carrot's the party for the twine. Here we go. Look, this one. This is in the bed. A little hello from me to you. I think that one would look really nice. Kind of just along here, or even, yeah, we'll see. Let's stamp it out and see where that fits. So I've shared this tip a few times, but trying to put long sentiments, sometimes you can sort of think, oh, I can't get that on the, sometimes it's nice if you want it wavy, because the photopolymer allows you to do that. So actually, I might even do that. I might wave that. But if you want it straight, if you leave it on your mat, just let it position itself and then pick it up, you'll get your sentiment better positioned on your block. but if you want it slightly wavy, then I can't get it where I want it to go. There. Then we can do that because photopolymer will allow us to do that. The other, oh, let me go again. That's slightly blobbed. Oh, hang on. Take 3. Oh, that's a big bit of scrap. That was a very big piece of scrap paper. I've just pulled that out thinking it was a smaller piece. That's better. Happier with that. The other thing I just realised I pulled out was these stickers. So, celebrate today, thinking of you. We've got this lovely happy birthday, but I might keep that for another card. Let's go with this sentiment. Oh, Jen, do you like that? And it's so pretty. Thank you. Let's cut this out. We'll go around the hello. And go around, and then we'll just come down around that U and off at the edge. We'll straighten that up a little. It's quite wide. Okay, so tidy that up around the L. Okay. The font's gorgeous, isn't it? And those pansy sentiments, really like them. There's a happy birthday, thank you. There's some really nice ones in that, isn't there? All to come. What about nestling that in there or up top? I think there's quite nice. Let's do that, shall we? A little hello from me too. But you would have been hanging off, would it, Hazel? Let's put that through. I'm just going to glue that flat on. And we've got that twine just peeking out from underneath, but that's good. It's just a little touch. It doesn't need to be loads. No, it's a bit bottom heavy on the card, but I like it. Gems to gems. What should we put on? Should we put on, what about some of these beautiful new in colour jewels? Or I've got champagne. That's always quite a nice colour. Or the black, matte black we've got. That might be quite nice. What do we think? In colour jewels or matte black? I think I'm erring towards the matte black, but I mean, don't let me sway you. I'll go with the first few. Ah, evening, Lizzie. Who thinks in colour jewels? They're very shiny. Kay says black. I think so. Yeah, matte black is a clear winner. Not that the jewels aren't lovely. Right, let's put a few of these on then, shall we? Yes, they look nice. Nice. Right, let's do that on. Should we just do that on a white base? Not got too fancy. And oh, got stuff everywhere. There is lots of colour, isn't there, already? Let's do... I'm going to smooth just on a white base. Pleased with that. Right, let's do... I just love the fact that those memories and more cards just do all that hard work for you. Oh, look, I don't like putting glue on pretty sides of it. We'll just, like it, we'll band it. We'll just quick plaster. Right, let's do it quick. Don't look. Pretend it's not there. It's okay. We won't remember. There, card 1 done. What time are we at? We're only at 20 to 10. Not too bad. There we go. So shall we do another one, and we'll do it more pinky maybe? Shall we colour with the polished pink and the succulent, soft succulent? Maybe with a touch of evergreen thrown in. Let's have a little look-see. We've got nice combo, isn't it? Nice flower. I love those. I love the flowers. So pretty. It has had a lot of use from me, to be fair. I've used it right at the start when I first got it. I've done lots with it. This one is the polished pink. So I'll show you compared to that's your polished pink. What have we got? I'll just do the dark ones. That's dark magenta, and then that's dark melon mambo. So with your blends, that's the polished pink, magenta, and melon mambo. I say I was just going to do the dark. That's the light melon mambo. Magenta. And then that's your polished pink. Just so you can see a bit of a comparison, because I don't think you can tell when you're colouring just with, say, that, how different it might be to the other blends. I agree, Jen. I adore all of them. They just go so beautifully together. Those sort of succulent colours are so on trend, and yeah, these are really fresh. Really like them. Right, shall we do? What shall we do? Shall we chuck it? So this is pale papaya. Let's do the pale papaya. Kathy says, how often do I have? Not that often. If I'm doing like loads of the same card at Christmas time or something like that, then I find I would perhaps go through a pen if I was really like colouring loads. But yeah, I don't find myself replacing them regularly. Let's add, should we add? Should we put all three on? Should we do fresh freesia as well? Why not? Why not? I was going to do really pink, but welcome to everyone joining. Okay, so this is fresh freesia, and then we'll have more pink, 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 pink. Let's do these little buds. I'm just using the dark actually because they're sort of small buds, and I would expect them therefore to be sort of darker in colour, and plus it's easier. It's easier just to colour them. Becky, yes, I had that on my list actually because there was one that wasn't quite right, wasn't it? So yes, I had that on my to-do list. I will do that. Becky was asking if I will update my blend chart. I have a free downloadable chart on my blog. Don't dash off there just now because I will add these new ones on and reshare it. It's a way of kind of tracking which ones you've got, but also kind of doing colour swatches on it. It's quite handy. That's a ladder pink. I quite like it. Add in the green. I think I've missed a little bit of fresh freesia there. And I think, I don't know, I'm going to colour that pink. Don't know what that's meant to be, but I'm going pink. And I think this bit, just missed that. You're welcome. I'll die cut this out in a minute. Then we'll decide what we're going to do with it. I'm not sure about the bit. I wish I'd maybe done them more pink. What do you think? Maybe wish I'd gone a bit more monochromatic, but that's okay. More darker with the pale papaya. Let's just blend some of those out a bit more. Don't know. What do you think? Dark. I think I didn't add any of the dark fresh freesia, but I'm just gonna go the whole hog and put that over. Do you like it? It's nice. I think it was because that the fresh freesia wasn't dark. I've just gone the light with the, yeah, I like the sprays out the side as well. Pretty. Okay. This die, we'll cut that out. Let's all line that up. Put some tape. I'll just pop that through the little mini. Through. Tina says, I'm sure you'll make it work into something gorgeous. Pretty, pretty. What shall we do with it? That is the question. Want just maybe have a little look in here. Is that dark enough? It's maybe not, is it? It's not the right pink. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. What about the green? That green one I had. Don't know. It's not the right green really. Some glue on that. That's okay. What we can do is we can take some inspiration from this background and do something that coordinates a little better. So we can take some soft succulent and maybe then take the other flowers have we got? Buried everything. Where is it? I'll put them back. I was too tidy, wasn't I? I moved them away. Night. Joshua's just gone off to bed. Right. Let's do those flowers. Julie says, what tape do I use? When I use low tack tape, it sticks to the card and often rips it. Once it's been through the machine. Yeah, I found that with a couple of, you can if you use like a washi tape and stuff, you have to get the sticky off it. So I use it's called magic tape, but it's Scotch magic. It's got a blue inner sort of part, and it's got a blue inside. And it's removable tape. It's not like a sellotape. It's called it is a sellotape. It's called removable tape, and I've just got it on a little holder. So I use that, and I find it works really well. So I'm just going to put some Versamark. And we will randomly stamp these. Across there. Little edges there. So I've got our background now covered. Can now heat this. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. then got our white. I'm going to heat emboss this. Just heat the gun up a bit. Oh, that's pretty. That white on the soft succulent is beautiful, isn't it? I really like that. Pretty. So that's the white embossing on the soft succulent. Let me just grab. I might use that brush that's been cleaned off. It's not got much on it. I might use that one. I'm going to grab the soft succulent. So this is the ink pad and a blending brush, and I'm just gonna get some like mottled effect. So my battery died and I came back onto this beauty. So I've just stamped in Versamark and then heat embossed in white. And I'll take some of the soft succulent and I'm just gonna come in just in kind of, I wouldn't say patches, but just to add some shadowing. So I'm not going around the edges, I'm not doing particular flowers, I'm just adding some more mottled look. Bits of white powder on my desk. I think that's okay. I'm kind of happy with that actually. Just those darker patches. Just look for a bit of kitchen towels. Because the ink is like shiny, because you've heat embossed the white, I'm just going to give it a little wipe because that will take off the ink that won't dry on the top of that embossing powder. Yeah, the embossing powder. It just means that that cleans up that white and makes it nice and bright and shiny. And then we want some sort of frame or something. So I'm just wondering if I could either grab a die cut or die cut something. Oh look, I've got that one. That's from Tasteful Labels, Tasteful, I forget the current one. Yeah, I think that's the one. I'm going to use that one. Having a little look through for others, but I think they're much smaller. They're not going to be. Maybe use that one as well. Talkie. Ah, welcome. Right, let's do which set did that come with? One who says an outline. No. Okay, I'm going to glue that flat. Now I'm finished talking to myself about what I'm doing. I'm just going to glue that on. Just hang on, just 2 ticks. Let me just check the size of my card. Yeah. Okay. So that is going to go flat. And then I'm going to pop this panel on dimensional. So just another white panel, but maybe we could have a little swoosh of some ribbon. We could have either this one, which is the evening evergreen, which is the darker, or we could have a pop of the pink. Have the polished pink. Talking to the cat. We love it, Hazel. Have it any other way. Right. The pink is not right, as much as I love that ribbon. Don't think that's right. And then this is the soft succulent. I think the evening evergreen is the one that pops the most, doesn't it? That kind of loses. It's really pretty, but it loses itself in the background a bit, I think. So I'm going to go evergreen. And let's do, should we do a swoosh both ways? Yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I'll just tape that on somehow. Evergreen, yeah, I think so for sure. It just really lifts it, doesn't it? It looks. So I'm going to pull that back and forth. You can trim that up or do what have you in a minute. So just swoosh that back and forth and taped it down with some double-sided tape. I'm not going to worry about peeling that tape back off. I'll just leave it on there. The ribbon story. You may need another one. I know. I have to start using your ribbons, Hazel. Hey, Jacqueline. I've done another card before this one, so you'll have to go back and watch this one that's peeking in the corner there. That is up on dimensionals, except I didn't peel that bit off. Whoops. There we go. That's on dimensionals. And then we've got this flower on there. And then we just need a sentiment or something across the. I'm being sorry. My son's tapping at the door, and your bag, I think it's in the kitchen. Down, yeah, I think it's down in the kitchen, the other side of the drawers. Now everybody else knows where the school bag is as well. I mean, we've found it. It's all right. Don't panic, everybody. We found the school bag. It's okay. Everyone says hello. Very late on a school night. Whoops. Right, let's put a little sentiment on. What about another one from the Poppy set, maybe? Got a happy birthday, or we could just do the same sentiment but go straight across the middle. So a little hello. I think we might stick to that one. Yeah, it's the Evan and Man look. Yeah. Yeah, Evan and Man look. Where is it? Was the question. We're just like, yeah, we don't think there was even any looking. Just, can you tell me where it is, please? Didn't leap out. Right, let's straighten that up. And I'm wondering if, because the evergreen is quite dark, it's quite dark cardstock, isn't it? Pretty, but quite dark. We'll get away with, I think, white embossing on this. With the sentiment. So let's do Versamark. And we can heat that. Oh, I've just caught your, I didn't see your comment there. I saw you were driving back from a crafting weekend. That sounds fabulous, Jacqueline. Sounds very nice indeed. Right, let's pick this up. Sorry about the noise. And let's trim that. Maybe we might split that sentiment down. Just because it's quite big. Then I can make that. So where the Y pops, I'm going to trim the top part of that. And then we can have that sort of not hiding too much of the flowers then. Let's grab a little bit of... I've really enjoyed making these. Not that I don't normally, but I love this stamp set. I've really enjoyed playing with this. A definite stamp set that will be staying. As I say, if you haven't got this one and you would like to get it, it's reduced, so it's a bargain. Let's do glue dots. Kind of want it not raised too much, but a few glue dots on there, and then we can have that kind of coming. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not squint. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go at a jaunty angle. There we go. Go with it. We'll go with it. Rachel says Bloom Rose is a big favourite of mine too. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Top pick. Right, now we can use those beautiful gems, can't we? We can have all sorts. We can have let's do one of that and one of the lighter one, another lighter one, and maybe another lighter one up there. So we've got sort of 5, and a mix of the greens. So pretty. Those greens are gorgeous, aren't they? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's put those on. Put that on. Should we put that on the evening evergreen card base? We will want a white to go inside. I'll just chop a little one of those. And pop that on. I'll get my Seal Plus. I'm using the Seal Plus because if you don't use glue, I'd use Seal Plus for a card front because it's heavier versus the seal that I've used for the one layer. So that's the difference. Oh, should that be regal? It does. It does look very regal. There. A little score down. That's better. Yeah, I like the pops of those other colours with that. It's turned out nice, hasn't it? I'm quite pleased with that. So that was inspired by one of the Memory and More cards from the hand penned. So cased pretty much completely. But nice, you can get your inspiration from different places. So I've just used a different label, and then I've taken the white embossing and given it some sponging or brushing with our blending brushes. And then this was the first card that we made, and that was the other Memories and More card. So you've got one in the yellow, and this Daffodil Delight ribbon is also retiring. So if you wanted to stock up on that, now is the time. But yeah, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed those. I really loved making them. That was fun. I like that. So thank you so much for joining me. I will be back for a card and a cuppa if you're joining me for that group on Friday. And next Sunday is my catalogue launch. So if you have ordered a kit to be a part of that, they are on their way, or the last few are going out in the post tomorrow morning. And if you haven't ordered a kit, it has now closed, but you could join online. So if you wish to join online, it's Sunday, next Sunday, from 10 till 3:30, and then will be lots of demonstrations and make and takes and fun along the way. So if you would like to come join, then I'd love to have you there. Have a fabulous week, whatever you are up to, and I will see you all next weekend. Thanks everyone. Bye.